I've been going on listing appointments like crazy. I hit the goal. I got 6. Yeah, we're in.
All right,
I
so
took 2 listings this week.
holy, that is
Yeah.
great. Let's kind of do some number crunching.
Okay.
All right, so let's look at what it took. So you understand the efficiency. This is why I like tracking the clients, because we get to see exactly what they did. So I'm going to change your hours prospecting. So I want you to write these numbers down.
Okay.
So cumulatively, we're going to total the number of hours it took you to get to 6. Okay. So
Okay.
write down 79.5 hours. Okay. So that's how many hours. Because we achieved our goals. It took you 7.5 hours. So if you want to say how many hours it takes to get 6 listings, 79.5 divided by 6. It took 6. It takes, watch this, 13 hours and a quarter per listing.
Holy cow.
Okay, now let's go. Let's keep going with the numbers here. Contacts. So let's go in here, and I'm going to change this to cumulative. And we're going to see what it took. So it took you 442 contacts. All right, so let's look how many contacts you were averaging per hour. So take the 442 divided by the 79.5, and you're averaging, which I think is fair, 5.5 contacts per hour.
Okay.
So what I like to coach my clients up to is to 7, but still, you were still at the where I need to be in the beginning. All right, now watch. Preview appointments. Did you track them all, right? You tracked all your preview appointments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we went on 9 preview appointments. We went on 10 actual appointments.
Yep.
Okay. So what's interesting here, okay, so you're at 60% listing appointment to listing taken. 60%. So we're moving up because our goal is to get you to 70.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what's interesting. Take the number of total contacts, which was 442.
Okay.
Divided by the 10, which is going to be easy. So it takes 44 contacts to get an appointment.
That makes a lot of sense, man.
44 contacts to get to an appointment.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
Now, watch this. This is what's really cool. So we know that it took, let's see. Let's go back to listings taken. So we go 442 divided by 6. It took 73.6 contacts to listing taken. All right.
Contacts to listing taken.
So when you look at these numbers, it's really, really important. When you look at the fact that, hey, it takes me 44 contacts to get an appointment. It takes 73.6 contacts to get a listing. I'm averaging 5.5 contacts an hour. And now I want to grow my business. What kind of information is this giving you to grow your business?
Well, it's giving me the blueprint. Right? I mean, it's giving me the blueprint. That means that I need to, if I up my contacts and just said, you know what, in an hour, I'm going to hit, I don't know, 8, I could get to that 440 or to the 73.6 contacts a lot quicker.
All right. So ultimately, how many listings would you like to get a month?
A month? I mean, ultimately, if we can get to 5 listings a month, Bill,
this is good.
That's a big jump. Yeah.
All right. So let's calculate that. I want you to help me with this. So,
okay.
5 listings a month. If we know that 73.6 contacts is a listing taken, so go 5 times 73.6.
5 times 73.6.
What number is that?
Give me one sec. Let me grab my.
Definitely need a calculator to do this because you only have so many toes.
Let's see. 73.6 times 5 equals 368.
Okay. Now that's the total number of contacts in a month you need. Now,
Yes.
watch this. Divide 5.5 into 368. What
Divided
number
by
is that?
5.5. 66.
Okay, so it's 66.9, so just put 67.
67. Okay.
Okay, now, that's how many hours in a month it's going to take you to do this. Now, if you work the average of 25 days a week, 20 days a month, so divide 67 by 20, how many hours are you going to have to work a day in prospecting to get to your 5? That's what that answer is.
3.3.
All right?
Yeah. So just a few more, 1 extra hour a day, man.
Or let's go backwards. What if it's, let's say, what if you do 7, so 67, what is the 67 number? So that's the number of hours.
Hours in a month. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's the number of hours it's going to take based on that. But if you need 368 and you divide that by 7, you only need 52. Divided by 20.
Hours.
So it's only, if you just up your contacts by 2 more contacts an hour, you save almost an hour.
Wow. Okay. Holy cow, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so instead of 368 divided by 7.
Which remember, you're at 5.5 contacts per hour. I'm saying if we get to 7 contacts an hour, then you only need to have 2.6 hours of prospecting per day.
Yep, there it is, 2.6.
Okay,
so I can do it a lot sooner, a lot faster.
Now here's something else we can tweak. So this is what I want to explain to you. Here's how I coach you through this process, so you understand. There's 2 elements here. What I see is key performance indicators. It tells me I can get you to your 5 on 2 situations. 1, we have to take your 60% and turn that to 70% listings taken.
Right.
That means we go to 10 appointments, we get 7 or 70%. So really, if I get you to 70%, that means we only need, 7 appointments to get to your 5.
Okay. 7 appointments to get to the 5. Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
So we up your technique so that we get you to more listings taken with less appointments, and then we up your contacts by maybe 1 or 2, makes a significant difference in your business.
That is
This is
awesome.
what real estate agents are not really clear on because they have no control over their business. And here's your picture right here. There it is right there. Listen, you did a fantastic job. We worked together. We got you. You're actually very coachable. So look what we got here. We achieved the goal in actually right on cue.
The number one thing has been, obviously the accountability with you, accountability with the other people, just having to show up.
Show up, and you add show up, accountability, technique. Tracking.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
The equation doesn't work when you miss one of these things if you want to grow.
Right. Unbelievable.
Accountability, coaching, tracking, and developing new skills.
Yeah. And not only that, Bill, but, I asked you a question, man, and a minute later, you got me an answer right away on everything. So that's huge.
So tell me about these listings you got. Just give me a little update on these listings and tell me a little bit about them.
Sure. So one of the listings was 257, expired at 275. So I was able to bring them down quite a bit. And it's not the one that we spoke about last week. This is a different one.
All right.
So 257. The other one I got on Wednesday, and this was a preview appointment turned into a listing.
Okay, hold on. Drum roll. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, say that one more time so everybody could understand what you just said, because I think this is important. So this is what?
This was a listing I took in it was a city of Hanover Park.
Okay.
In preview appointment, the guy was not letting anybody in. He says, "I'm selling in the springtime. Call me then." I said, okay, listen, if I get a phone call, somebody interested in your neighborhood, I mean, would it be okay for me to contact you? He goes, yeah, call me. I said, great. So that I know more about the features of your home. Can I stop by? When would be more convenient for me to stop by? Blah, blah, blah.
Awesome.
Boom.
Awesome.
I go to the appointment and, I don't bring in my listing packet or anything like that, but I start sensing in the conversation that they do want to sell.
Right.
And I built the trust in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and boom, all of a sudden we're signing the paperwork, man.
Awesome.
At a preview.
Great job. Good job. See, now watch. Take these listings, the 6 that you received. I want to total up the potential commission on those 6 deals. Just total them up roughly. What do you think the potential commission on the last 6 deals that we worked together on to get? How much potential commission is there? Gross commission, and we've only worked with each other for less than a month.
Yeah.
Less than a month. $31,925.
31,920. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So listen, first of all, in coaching, it's a partnership, right? It's you and me. It's not just, hey,
Right.
Bill says this magic thing and everything changes overnight.
Right.
You had a tremendous part in making this work. And
Right.
I don't want to discount that. But I also want to say the importance to you of the hard work you've put in and the fact that you listen and you take advice and you ask me questions off camera at times and I send you information back and you start absorbing other material that I have. All that encompasses a good program for you.
That's
right. So coaching sucks.
No, man,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So what we got going right now for you is the fact that we achieved our goals, number one. You made it. And now you and I decided you want to take it to the next level. So why, just in conversation, why is it important now to continue with me? Because, I mean, it's different now. It's different. You've proven that you can do this.
Yeah, the number one thing, man, I think is you gave me the confidence. You gave me the confidence that I can do it. And one of the biggest things was just, I mean, the guidance, man, the freaking guidance. I needed it,
What would you tell people too? Because, when I started into coaching, I don't think I ever told you this. So I'm at this big event. This is, I don't know, maybe 25 years ago, maybe almost close to 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Probably, let's just say probably about 27 years ago. So I'm in this meeting and someone says, I got to go into coaching and I should, I'm getting a pressure. The pressure was like unreal. So I call up my wife. I say, honey, listen,
I got to get in.
I got to get into this thing, but it's $1,000 a month or whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
And believe me, I was hoping she'd say no.
Right. That's how it is, man.
No, I was going, honey.
Yeah.
And I said, she goes, and I got to give her all the credit, and it's recorded now. So, honey, you know that I'm actually giving you the credit. Is the fact that she says, well, if you think it's going to help you.
Yeah.
She didn't say no.
She didn't say no.
And listen, I wouldn't be here right now coaching with you if it wasn't for her giving me the green light, even though I was a little nervous.
Right.
Because I'm going, $1,000, you know how it is. We're Spanish people. My dad would have shot me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
What the hell are you doing? Anyway, but it changed my life.
Yeah.
And this is going to change your life.
Yeah. I think so, Bill. I mean, dude, in the last month and a half, I've seen something that, I haven't seen in a long time. And this is supposed to be the slow time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, what can we do when it's ramping up out there, when the market is hot?
Yeah. Well, you're going to be so ahead of the game. So let's think about something now that you've felt this experience of coaching and you had this time and you reached your goals. What's the possibility for you next year, do you think? What's that number that you think you'd like to hit next year?
I want 50. Let's go
50
for
transactions.
Absolutely. 50 transactions I think can be done, man.
And 50 transactions roughly for you at, let's say, $5,500 a deal times 50, it's $275,000.
Yep.
Of gross income minus whatever your split is and any cost. I mean, possibly we're talking $200,000.
Yeah. Easily. Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you made $200,000 a year?
Never.
Okay.
Never, man. Yeah.
What would that do for you, man? What would that money do for you? Just think for just a second.
Yeah. $200,000 in my pocket, man. I mean, Bill, I can't even. I think I want to say that's the problem, man. That's the biggest problem right there. That you asked me that question, I can't even think of what the heck I'm able.
You're having a block.
Yeah.
You only think that you could. I've never experienced it. I don't even. So what I want to do with you, I want to expand that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at this recording again because you're like,
yeah. Right. I'm.
You're blank.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like your computer never gone that far.
Nope.
And so what we need to think about you is to how you feel comfortable in that. Because you know what people do sometimes? They self-sabotage themselves before they get to the number.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
They actually cause themselves not to reach it when they're getting close because something happens and they sabotage their growth.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of weird?
That is weird, man. It's true. It's 100% true. You know, I can remember just a few, last year, I just remember having a goal and it all trickles down little by little, right? Before you get to that, the number of, it starts with the number of contacts. Okay, I got to hit these number of contacts. As soon as I don't hit them, Bill, it's like a domino effect. Right? It'll
you start spiraling down.
Mm-hmm. Spiraling down. Yeah. And then you're like, okay, I have to settle with, I don't know, $40,000 this year, $50,000 or whatever.
I look at this article here. I want to copy this and I want to give it to everybody. We go through cycles.
Yeah.
Here's a cycle. All of a sudden you got into a new business and you got optimism and you go to excitement and then you go to euphoria, right? I'm euphoric, man. I'm here. Yeah. The market changes. For some of the people that are out there listening right now, when the market changes, they don't know what to do. So that means they go into denial, fear, and panic. When they're down at the bottom of the trough, not up here where it's high, where everything's going great. When they're down here, they're in depression.
Yeah.
So when you have control and you have what's going on right now in your business while everybody else is panicking, you're going to be into the upswing, which is called hope and optimism.
Yeah.
And excitement. So I got to keep you in hope, optimism, and excitement. So we stay up here so you don't go into too much of a dip when the market shifts, that you kind of maybe go down a little bit, but we still kind of keep it going. Instead of going all the way down to the trough where now that's denial, fear, and panic.
And panic. That's true.
Okay?
Yeah.
I got to get you used to feeling good like this. You almost have to, you know how the smell of leather in a new car, what that does to you?
Yeah.
When you're buying, you know that smell?
Yep.
If we could bottle what we just went through right now in the short amount of time, and that when you get off a little bit, you take it up and go, okay, now I'm back.
Ready to go.
It's like that smell of the new car smell.
Yeah.
I can't bottle it. So all I got to do for you is remind you what you just did and where you're going. So congratulations again.
Appreciate it.
I'm very excited for you, and I'm looking forward to working with you from here on out and help you with your career and get to the next level. So you did a fantastic job.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So what'd you think? Were those tips helpful? Can you use them like right now? Would you like some more information on how you could generate, convert, and actually present at a higher level? Or is there anything else you may need that we can help you with and Path2Pro can produce? So do me a favor, in the comments below, right down here, let me know what you need so I can create it for you. Here's another thing, share it. Share it with your friends, other people you may know that may need some kind of help, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? When you subscribe, hit the bell. That way as I add new videos, you'll get it and you'll be able to know when it's okay and when you can just start to look at it, okay? So thanks so much for being on Path2Pro TV and watching the videos. Start to work on it right now. Start to take your business to the next level and your skills, and subscribe, make some comments, ring the bell, okay? Look forward to talking to you next time on Path2Pro TV. Bye.